Welcome to Daring Abroad, and this episode comes to you right from the city of Manchester, where I've come to meet former Kenyan international and professional rugby player Lucas Onyango. He lives in this city and he has retired from playing due to injury. He now does coaching. Find out, does he still have something to offer to his home country, Kenya?
You have to have that drive in life, Alex, you know. And that's the drive I want to see from the players back at home.
The genesis of Onyango's journey to the UK is the Commonwealth Games of 2002 that took place here in Manchester City. That's where we begin his story as he reflects on that nostalgic moment.
This is the first place we came to play in the Commonwealth Games. 2002. Young, very ambitious. Sat in the stands, and I'm thinking, hey, now these guys were playing on a Lipwa. And us, we're doing this for free, not even for free, doing it for the love of the game.
This stadium was built for the Commonwealth Games, and at that time it was known as the City of Manchester Stadium. It later became the home of Manchester City Football Club during the 2003-2004 season. It was renamed Etihad Stadium in 2011.
This was the warm-up area, so we used to come here, we warm up. After you warm up, you go out, you go to the main entrance, you get in, you go to the changing room, get changed, boots on. Time near job sasa. Hata mama yako hizi kusaidia.
Since 2002, for you, you've been away, you've got an exposure, but back home in Kenya, what has changed?
What has changed, to be honest, is, you know, maybe the training the players are getting, they're much stronger, they're much more physical, you know. It's just all about the structures, you know. I believe that Kenya should be way above some of the nations we play against. But sisi wenyewe ndo tunajiangusha. Instead of getting our house in order, tunarudi tu pale. Oh, sijui mchezaji hajalipo. Wewe angalia kama hapa saizi. You know, these things are built because we are sport. See,
so remuneration for you and
remuneration is key. No,
players.
Player welfare.
Yeah.
Now a player gets injured, ni kama you're on your own. Me, when I got injured over here, before 2 days time, even in 24 hours time, I was already operated on. The coach was already telling the physio, hey man, get that guy ready bana. Unajua hiyo finali kama tunafika hiyo final, jamaa lazima kuwa ameiva.
Kenya tuko nyuma hapo.
Unajua tuko nyuma kwa sababu ya hatujisaidii wenyewe. Kwa sababu we don't take athletes, players seriously. Kwa sababu without players you don't have anything. Without players you don't have anything. Without players these stadiums will not be built. Without the players, those are the people who matter the most. That's why you see the value players out here. Unaona? Because that's an asset.
37-year-old Lucas Onyango, who has been living in the city of Manchester for about 13 years, has to juggle between business and family duties in the city as we document his story.
UK has a very lovely countryside. Hapa Manchester, the way it's so built, just 2 miles over, ukienda huko kuna kanika Rift Valley, Snake Path. It's very beautiful. And then unajua huku they don't touch the land. The landowners, especially hata when walikuwa to build the first train from Liverpool to London. It was going to take like an hour and a half to London. The farm owners walikataa ati mpite kwa shamba yangu.
Na wakikataa wamekataa.
Wamekataa, it's my property.
I mean kama ni mradi ya serikali.
Hapa serikali ongei buda. It's my right, I own this land. Alafu tena ile power of the people.
He is busier here than he used to be in Kenya. Behind the car seat is his last-born, Amen Lucas Onyango. Daddy cannot leave him at home as mom has gone to work. His siblings are at school. Here, employing a house help is damn expensive. And the bubbly Onyango, commonly known as Lukaka, continues to share his experience here. Here there is security, so you don't worry, you don't have to construct a wall.
Yeah, but security is always, that's, to be honest, you know, security is good, you know, because, you know, ukita police say you will be there in 2 minutes. Kenya ukita police in the traffic bana. By the time anakuja mali ilishaenda. So it's quite safe, you know, but also depends with where you live, unajua.
Our next stop is Nuffield Health Club, where Lucas goes for training. Lucas stayed in this neighborhood some time back.
The apartment over there, City Peak Apartments, number 4, where the yellow whatever is out there. So in front of it, that's where the train station is. So morning, drop off school, drive back, jump on the train, go to Union Crew, jump back, get in the car. Have to be at training by around maybe midday, or sometimes if you're training in the afternoon, have to be at training by 2. So it has always been multitasking, you know. It's never
University, family, and professional rugby.
Hey, that was a juggle. Yeah. Now I thought when I stop playing, things are going to be easier. Now it's kids, coaching, business.
We are time barred for filming in the gym, but Lucas takes a moment outside the gym to tell us why training is part of his life.
So I always start my days very early, because I always say the way you start your day is important. So by 6:30 I'm here, I do my workout, 30-45 minutes, because I always believe people train for too long for no reason. You know, you need to work hard quickly and faster.
So in coaching, what do you do exactly?
What I do, I set up real-time rugby coaching to just spread rugby into schools, into high schools, and you know. So I just get into the community, get kids playing rugby. You know, get to the schools. You know, offer them our services. So predominantly at the moment we've been working in Oldham. We're moving into Manchester. So it's just, you know, rugby has always been my calling. You know, I can concentrate on business and other stuff. But, you know, when you just have that thing in your heart where that's my calling, you know, something I've studied in also. So I just always make sure that that is always there in my life.
So coaching for you is your own practice to earn a living?
Yes, it's, you know, it's to earn a living, and also it's not more like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, yes, to earn a living also, but, you know, it's the passion, you know, because I could, like I said, I could easily concentrate on my business. I could easily concentrate on other things. But I just like the fact that, you know, that's what makes me happy. You know, sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes what makes you happy, what makes you tick. I'll put you on my neck.
Let's go. You're tired.
You when he's tired, me evil.
It's been a day-long interaction with Lucas Onyango, former Kenyan international and professional rugby player who is based in the city of Manchester. And now we are headed to his residence. How long have you lived here?
Lived here now for I think about 2-3 years or something. Yeah, because the kids are growing, and you know boys, man, they need some space to run around. Yeah, come on, no problem, you're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Lucas introduces us to his family. His wife, Zainab, is of Iraqi origin.
Well, when are we going to be on TV?
See you on now. Are you going to be on eating tomatoes?
Our final session with Lucas is a sit-down interview in their living room.
When I moved to Manchester, I just said, you know what, Lucas, put your head down and just work hard. So like I said, you know, the first times they couldn't even say my name, you know, Lucas Onyango, Lucas this. I said, I'm going to be scoring 3 or 4 tries every week until, you know. So it was, my name was always on the newspaper, my name was in people's mouth, and you know, sport is all about people talking, and that's where you find where agents are important, because they go listening to the noise. They hear there's a Kenyan boy here who's running like the wind. So that's where it really started from. So what happened was, Rugby League heard about me. I signed my next big contract with Widnes Vikings. And that's where now I was like, this is now, we're now talking, you know, full-time pro, no messing about, you know, training every day, doing the right things. Unfortunately, I got injured. Club got into trouble with the administration. 1 minute, Alex, I had a job. I was living life, I was getting a good pay. Everything was okay. Next minute, the club has gone bust. It was a very, very hard time, because I had to get work, you know, doing landscaping, cutting grass from here to Manchester to Stoke-on-Trent. Sometimes you'd sit in the van, drive for an hour. Imagine that time I have a knee injury. You sat in a van for an hour, you wake up and you're pushing the lawnmower. But you know, all through that, I had my headphones on, I was just saying, Lucas, man, it's gonna be all right, man. Don't worry about it. Just get yourself right.
Awkward bounce on Onyango. What a turn of pace to get there. He beats 1, he beats 2. Oh, he's going to score. It's going to be a great strike for Lucas Onyango. What a fantastic strike. It was a really awkward bounce, and he had to put on a turn of pace.
My final club was Oxford, because the coach that we had in Oldham moved down to Oxford. They're trying to spread the game round, so he told us, guys, who wants to go down with me, you know. So after I got injured at Oxford, I started appreciating time away from the game.
How did you react to that news that you'll never go back to the game you loved most?
No, it was not easy, I won't lie to you. I won't lie at all, man. It was not easy. It's taken me a long time to come to terms to that, you know. Because when you're a player, you always think you'll play forever, you know. You always feel invincible, you know. I got back to uni, so I studied my first degrees on coaching and sports development, and then I did my master's in exercise and sports science. Now, mostly I focus on my coaching, and I'm also, like I said, I like doing business, you know. So we've been involved in export. We do cars, real-time motors. We do cars, trucks, anything with wheels. And then we do logistics, obviously. We send cargo every week to Kenya.
If you're offered a job to be a coach in Kenya, would you take it?
To be the coach in Kenya?
Yeah, it's like a seventh.
No, because like I said, you know, Alex, systems have to work. I cannot just uproot everybody, go home, and I'm not guaranteed that everything is going to be okay.
Just a Kenyan who is watching you and they're like, man, I wish I was like Lucas Onyango.
No, my parting shot is just easy, you know, just follow your dream, follow your passion, and just hard work, you know. The more, you know, you put in the work, if you put in the work, you will get results, you know.
Onyango's key message is follow your instincts, follow your passion, yes, but most important, work hard. That's all we had time for on this episode of Daring Abroad. From the city of Manchester, I'm Alex Chamada. Till we meet again next time, bye-bye for now.